We're fragile in different ways, but we are all fragile. I would describe mental health issues as a warped sense of reality, like depression, anxiety, OCD. You have a warped sense of how you look like, who you are, how valuable you are to other people, to society.
Hi, I'm May Worada Elstow. I'm from Bangkok.
I'm studying a master's degree for mental health, and I'm a mental health advocate, also a writer, a translator, and a model. Thai culture has this thing of like humble, grang jai concept that you would feel like you might bother someone to ask them for help. I would really hesitant on going to the doctor, getting a diagnosis, getting a treatment, because it felt like if something wasn't actually wrong with me, I would be a burden to the system and I would be a waste of time for the doctor. I got anorexia 5 years before I decided to go to the psychiatrist for depression. Once I was there for depression, I got the diagnosis. I exhibited symptoms of depression from a very young age. I was maybe like 15, 16 when I started being more like secluded from my friends and family. It has something to do with you valuing yourself and feeling that the people around you or the people who has raised you has not instilled in you that you are valuable and you feel that you are less. The word that I use a lot is เหนื่อย which means I'm tired. จมน้ำ which is drowning. Depending on what you feel is a way to measure your value, symptoms will come out in that way. Like for example, I work as a part-time model. Being thin is something of value to me. That's why I have developed unconsciously this illness. The street word, which is โรคคลั่งผอม, which means you're crazy about being thin. You're kind of like mad about being thin. It's definitely an inner conflict where you have kind of a voice in your head saying that you are ugly and worthless and you need to not eat or you need to go puke after you eat. And then there's another voice in your head that says, no, you need to take care of yourself, you need to love yourself, and you need to be kinder to yourself. When you're kind of not in the great headspace, the voice that is abusive is louder. Always inside me is like a tug of war between like these two characters. You know, you have a choice to eat or not eat. You have a choice to puke or not puke. You have no choice if you want to hate yourself or not. What was good for me as a treatment was medication and then cognitive behavioral therapy. CBT is a therapy that teaches you to link your actions, your behavior to the thought process and why you think what you think. I remember feeling like seeing the world in color for the first time. And one day I was just walking on the street. It was a hot day. I was just peaceful and happy and the sun was on my face. And I remember thinking that it's such a nice experience. It's so good that I didn't kill myself and I'm still here to experience this ray of sun warm on my skin. That was just like the most profound like moment of happiness that I had ever felt in my life. I first started shaving my head. It was 5 years ago. I felt like this is my old friend. I see this person that I used to know emerging from all this embellishment that is my hair. It's a choice that I've made to break from the mold of what a beautiful woman needs to be and to reclaim what I think is beauty for me. And to create a new definition.
I'm May Worada Elstow. I am Kinnari.
Coconuts TV.